We came to run up a bag today. We came to run up a bag today. Yo, 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 what is going on YouTube? It is Karma Speaks back with another video. We gonna react to this motherfucker gay conservative. Gay serv I'm gonna guess that means like gay conservative. He was talk I didn't even, you know what? I didn't even realize until just now. Yeah, that's crazy. But he's talking about the EBT situation again. We're gonna see what he's talking about. We're gonna see what he's talking about. But let's get into it.
All right, I'm really getting irritated with all these people that live on EBT sitting here saying that it's our responsibility to pay for their food. I work 50 hours a week and I haven't had food in my fridge for over a year. Do you want to see the food that I have in my fridge? Do you want to see what I survive on a daily basis? Yeah, let me show you. This is my fridge, my empty fridge. The food that I have in my fridge, a half a gallon of milk, and the rest of my fridge is freaking pretty much empty. You see it? All right, let me show you my freezer. Yeah, some frozen ass chicken and some frozen ass bread. That's it. I work 50 hours a week. I don't qualify for food stamps. This is what I survive on. Yup, because I work 50 hours a week. They say I make too much money. I don't qualify for food stamps. You know where all my money goes? To my bills. And I'm still behind on bills. So I can't buy food because I make too much money. Yeah, I make too much money. So I don't make enough money to have food in my fridge. Yup. So what do? I work more. Work. Get off your ass and work. That's what we do. We don't rely on taxpayer money to pay our bills and to work and to eat. We just don't eat.
I just don't like unresourceful people complaining. Lacking resourcefulness and complaining in the same sentence, it just kind of irritates me. I understand the sentiment, right? And the middle class, I keep saying this in my videos, but the middle class person is really losing out, right? It's like you make too much money to benefit off the government and you don't make enough money to really make these tax plays and these other plays to run up a bag, right? You can't invest in stocks because you're just in the middle. It's like you make 50 grand, you got to pay your bills and you ain't got nothing left over to fucking invest in stocks, but you make too much to get some EBT or get on Section 8. I feel that. I understand, right? But showing the fridge and whatnot, it it gives me a couple ideas, right? So one, it shows that you lack resourcefulness, right? Even if you're middle class and you really feel like you ain't got it like that, go to a food pantry. It's not just for poor people, it's like for the community. So if you really feel like you're struggling like that, go to the food pantry, run up a bag there. I say run up a bag, but just go get food at the food pantry if it's really that bad. If you only got frozen chicken and a gallon of milk, food pantry will take care of you, bro. You ain't gotta get on here and start crying, you know. Second, where are you shopping at? Go to Aldi. I mean, like how much like are you not showing the amount that you're going out to eat? You talking about you don't make or you make too much money to get EBT, like, and all your stuff goes to bills. How much are your bills? Why are you spending so much on your bills? Live below your means. Because his crib seemed kind of nice. Like, are you house poor? Did you spend too much money on the house that you're living in or the apartment that you're living in? Are you not being modest? Are you not living below your means? Because that's the whole point about financial literacy, and that's the original reason why I made this channel, was to talk about financial literacy. But it's just like you have to start living below your means. If you know you make $50,000 a year, and let's just say the take home on that is like 3,500, right? Don't get an apartment that's $2,000. That's over half your paycheck. If so, try side hustles. I saw a picture with one of his partners or something like that. If he's making a bag too, come on, like, start pooling your money together to start feeding each other or feeding yourselves. Don't get on here crying, talking about I make too much money and all my money goes to bills. Bro, like, you gotta figure that out, because you had grays, man. You over here damn near probably 45 years old, complaining, getting on the internet complaining. You got to be resourceful. Like I understand the sentiment and being upset that, you know, you can't benefit from the system, but it's like y'all got to be more resourceful and start making plays in different areas. Every single day I wake up with a play in mind. I wake up with a play in mind, right? I'm getting on Zillow, or I'm getting on these things, trying to find tax strategies, trying to find property that I can invest in, or looking at stocks that I can invest in, making plays, dumping money in there. I invested $8,700 this month alone. $8,700 this month alone. On the 1st of October, I deposited $700, and then I continued to deposit 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, another 1,000, and then I think I just doing 3,000 the other day. And then before the end of this month, which I got like 4 days left, I'm gonna throw in another 1,000 and make it 9,700. So I'm strategizing and making plays every single day. I don't wait. I don't wait and complain and be like, oh, I can't. No, I make a play every day because I have the opportunity to make a play. God gave me breath. God gave me breath today. I wake up and I'm just like, oh, what play can I make? And no matter who you are, you got to find a play to make. It's not just Section 8. You got other, like, you know, home buying programs or other renting programs. Find a play with that. Live below your means. Be resourceful. You know, that's the difference between people that grew up middle class and have been indoctrinated into the system to where they just stay middle class and mediocre for the rest of their lives versus, I'll say, either rich people or poor people that become rich. For me, I'm a poor person that's on his way to being rich, right? As you guys know, I put up a bag. I put up a bag every month. I put up like I just said, $8,700 this month. It was like $7,000 last month, and it was $7,000 the month before, and $8,000 the month before, and $8,000 the month before. I put up a bag every single month, right? Because I know what I want in life. I want to be rich. I want to have a crazy bag. I want to be a millionaire, multimillionaire, right? And so, as somebody who grew up poor and is on his way to being rich, I know how to make plays all over. Every play. I'm resourceful. If I need to live off of $1,000 for the entirety of 3 months, I can make that play work like nothing. Feel me? You can't do it because you're middle class. You've always been in the middle. So you don't know how to be resourceful on the high end or how to be resourceful on the low end. Rich people, they grew up in rich environments, so they know how to make a play there. It's either they get in debt, they ask for money from, you know, relatives, whoever else it is. They just know how to make a play. Hey, I know if I ask grandpa for $250,000, I could probably flip it and turn it into 500, give him back his 250, let me have 250. Rich people know how to make all types of plays, way more than you do. But y'all are just so unresourceful. It's just like it's a plague. You just stuck in the middle. That's the biggest wealth trap, is being stuck in the middle like that. Y'all are like, y'all are done for. Middle class people, y'all are done for, because you can't make a play anywhere, and you are lacking such like resourcefulness. Like you can't do anything. You act slow. You don't know how to be poor, and you don't know how to be rich. You don't know how to run up a bag when you're poor, and you don't know how to run up a bag when you're rich. And that's the sad part, because there's opportunity everywhere, but you just in the middle, and you don't know how to get out. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not even gonna get into anything else that guy had to say, because he was just upset that he's stuck and he doesn't know how to act poor, and he doesn't have enough money to act rich. Straight like that. Appreciate anybody that watched this. Peace.